Hello and thank you for joining me on my colouring quest. So today it's everybody's favourite video, completed pages of the month, but it is also the last one of the year for December 2025. And yeah, I'm literally filming this right now. It is New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year everybody! Because this won't be going out tonight, it'll probably be within the next day or two. But yeah, can't believe it's like the new year already. Yeah, baffling, I know. So I have a few pages here, a few more than what I have been completing in the last few months, but it is mostly because for this past week, like Christmas to New Year, I have not had any work. So yay, I've had time to colour a bit more in between all the like family stuff. So yes, I do have a few pages here, and then at the end of this video I am going to share a few new books that I have, because it's not enough for a whole like haul video, so I figured like you can either just stop watching after the completed pages, or if you want to carry on it will just be at the end there. So yep, I will just go ahead and start. So first up, I'll hold it up because I don't want to mess with the zoom. This is Disney Portraits, the little square art therapy Hachette Heroes book. And yes, like I literally have had this quite a while now, and I think this is the only one that I had already completed. And then I hadn't picked it up again, I don't think. Maybe I did. Oh yes, I did Judy Hopps. I think I've done like one a year since I've had the book. So yeah, that was a whip for quite a while though, because I kind of messed it up and then couldn't be bothered to come back and finish it, and then yeah, I eventually did, because I don't like to move on to another page if I haven't completed the one that I've already started. But anyway, this month, literally, was it yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday that I literally coloured Mushu, and this was a very, very fast colouring page for me. So basically, they're right in front of me, I'm looking all over the place. I got these 36 mixed paint markers. By mixed it means it has where did it say it? 12 normal acrylic paint, 12 metallic paint, and 12 glitter paint markers. So your top ones are the glitter, middle are metallic, and bottom are normal plain acrylic markers. And yeah, I just thought basically I wanted the glitter ones, if I'm honest with you. And this one, I think that was a metallic one, or it could have been glitter. It might have been glitter actually. It's like, yeah, I think it's glitter, because it's like a burnt orangey colour, like a pale burnt orangey colour, and then it's got like silver shimmer to it. Yeah, I think it might have been this one. Yeah, literally. Yeah, they literally have like a brush on the end, and there's no pumping needed. You just give them a good shake and the paint fills up in the barrel there. And yeah, so I thought give those a try on this page. Like, I wanted to try them out on a page like this book. I like this book, but it's not like my most prized possession, if you know what I mean. So testing stuff out is okay in this book. Gosh, I can't get the lid back on. Oh, there we go. So basically they were from a shop in the UK called B&M. If you know the stickers, they are like, you know by the colour of the stickers that it's B&M if you're in the UK. But yeah, I thought for £15 like, it's worth a try. I'm gonna use them no matter what. So, and other than those paint markers, I just use Castle Art pencils. So I did give Mushu a base of paint pen, but the one that looked the most red in the set, it was a very muted red. It wasn't the right red for Mushu, so I did go over the whole thing with pencils. And the blue, it didn't have a dark blue, it only had a light blue, because obviously it's only 12 colours. So yeah, I just did what I did to test the markers out and then just used my Castle Art pencils. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very fast page and it was very fun. Like, yesterday I literally finished 2 pages and started another one. Like, that's how much I did yesterday. Like, I normally struggle to even get half of one done in a day, if I'm honest, because I take my time, but this one was just really simple and fun. So that was Disney Portraits. Next up, I have this beautiful book. It translates to Flower Smile. Yeah, it translates to Flower Smile if you translate this in Google. So we know Google isn't always quite accurate, but that's what I'm going with. And it is by Yuko Yufushi. Yeah, I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong and I do apologise. And I literally love this style. And I'd been wanting to colour in this book for a while, and like, it was just one that kept getting pushed off. But yeah, look at how pretty they are. And one of the books I have to show you later is her new book. Like, recently came out. Like, this one is flowers and that one is like food. So the page in here that I have coloured is this one. Let me hold it up again. Like I said, I don't want to mess with the zoom because I'd just have to zoom back out again soon. I only have a couple of smaller books. So yeah, I love it when there's a square book. I don't know about you, but it just seems like more bite size, even if it's not. Like, it's just a more manageable shape for some reason. I have something there. Don't know. But yes, so I have used Distress Oxides in the background. I literally only have 3 colours, which is like a blue, a purple and a pinky colour. Let me just get the proper names for you. Right. Where does it say it on here? Ah, right. So I have Blueprint Sketch, Dusty Concord, and Victorian Velvet. And I don't know, they went on a dream on this paper. I don't know how much more I could have like layered, but like, this was what I was going for, so it worked. But I am still getting used to them because they are the only ones that I own and I haven't used them much, so I do think I need to get a couple more colours though, if I'm honest, to fully test them out, because I've used these colours a couple of times and yeah, I don't really know what other combinations to do because it's always sort of this look. Okay, moving on. I have used Posca pen in white in various places. Should be pretty obvious where I've used the white Posca pen. Pentel Starflake brush pen. It is like a very fine silver glitter pen. I'm not going to be able to show it on here, but I have put it on top of each of these little pom-poms on this tassel-y bit, and you may just be able to see the little sparkle, but it's for more of a subtle sparkle, and I actually got the pen for free, so it's I don't know where it is right now. Oh gosh, somebody's started to set fireworks off. Right, let's try and whiz through this before it gets too noisy. And then I use Posca pencils, because one thing I've noticed with when you get like Japanese or the Chinese or Korean books that have a smoother paper, I find that harder pencils try to sort of pull at the paper a bit if you're not like really light-handed, and I don't have the lightest of hands when I'm colouring feeling a little bit tired, so I went with a softer pencil because I thought, well, that's a better option, and no problem with the paper. Like, I feel like this is going to sound weird, but softer paper, softer pencils. Like, if the paper's got more of a texture to it, then like harder pencils work okay on that. I don't know, that's like where my brain sort of goes to with that. Probably completely wrong in the long term of things, but I just use whatever I feel like anyway. But yeah, these are so cute. So that was Flower Smile. Next up I have Bunnies and Dragons by Heather Gross. So I have to say that's so cute, like as cute as I can physically do it, because yeah, not very good at it. But I have coloured this page, Sleigh Ride, and this book is so much fun. But yeah, and I just noticed though that there's a colour, like a complete book colour along for this book, and then this is a page for January, and I'm like, no, I should have waited. But hey ho, maybe I can join in on whatever page they choose next. Yeah, I noticed too late that the December page was this one, so I could always colour that in January, but I think I'm going to put this book away for January. I don't know. Anyway, so as you can see, lots of sparkle on the background there. That is the Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. Emphasis on extreme on this page because it is everywhere all over the snow. Like, I don't know why, but when I colour snow, I want to add sparkle. Yeah, just has to happen. So I have used the Crawford and Black pencils, which are from a shop called The Works in the UK. They are like, I think they were £25, so they are budget friendly, but they're not the cheapest. But I hadn't used them much, and then I've used them on like 3 different pages, I think, this month. So they're good for fun. And I mean, I like how they turned out, so just bring you in a little bit. So yeah, and yeah, just Posca pen, obviously. So much white Posca pen going over the lines of it had snow there, and every little snowball flake that was coming down from the sky. So that is that page. This book is so cute though. And the only thing that I had coloured in it before was this little bit at the front, just as a little tester. But I like how that turned out as well. I'm not sure what pencils I used on that. But again, this paper is quite soft, so I wanted to use softer pencils, not scratchier pencils. But I don't know. I think the polychromos would be okay in that one. Bunnies and Dragons. Now next up, I have Apol's Colouring Book of the 4 Seasons, and love Apol's books, but getting around to colouring a page in one of these takes me some time. And this one, it's the first page I've coloured in here, and when I was cracking the spine, my poor book, it just snapped. Like, it's all still joined together, it's not falling apart, but how long is it gonna last? I don't know. But I feel like I'm going to put something down there. And also maybe put some washi tape, because I got the Distress Oxide over here. Like, I had washi tape down there to make sure it didn't fall apart when I was colouring it, but still managed to get the Distress Oxide over that side. Love, love, love how my page turned out. I wanted to put it on Instagram, but I could not photograph it for the life of me. It was difficult. So again, those same 3 Distress Oxides in the background, except I did go over quite a bit with a layer of the Crawford and Black pencils again. So yes. And then Posca pen. Obviously for hair I've also used those Crawford and Black pencils. And then I've also used Stickles Glitter Gel in the colour Moon Dust in the background. Like, just to add some sparkly magic. Yeah. It looks better when you don't get the full glare on it. Like, I can see the sparkle fine, but to show you the sparkle, I have to show you all the glare. But yeah, it's like dreamy, if that makes sense. But I love the way her shirt turned out. Like, I feel like I used the right colour. Like, sometimes, like, when I'm shading white, I pick a blue that's slightly too blue, but this was a nice grey blue, and it was soft, and then I just went over it with white, and yeah, it really was the right colour for what I wanted. But yeah, I do. I love that you have the original over this side, but I don't always like to copy the colours. I like to do it myself, but sometimes I'll peek over at this side and like have a look at how she's done the shading, because it can be helpful if I don't have a clue. But yeah, I do. I don't know, I feel like this is a little bit ghostly as well, because she's very faint. But yeah, anyway, hoping I can... If you got any suggestions for this, yeah, like I said, it's fine, but I feel like if I carry on colouring in this book and pressing the spine down, that this is just gonna pop out one day. So yeah, I don't like here. I'd have to press it down, and I don't want it all to snap. I have never had this happen ever on any book that I own. So you can imagine my panic when I heard the snap. All I did was press it down. It definitely lays flat now though, so that's a plus, right? But yeah, any suggestions for that? Yes, all are welcome. So that is April's colouring book of the 4 seasons. Okay. Last but not least, I have this larger book, which is Carla Magana's Lunisoleil, and I have done 2 pages in here. And these were both whips that I had put a alcohol marker base down onto, and then I have just gone in and finished them off. Sorry, I needed a sip of my drink. It's like I swallowed the air wrong. But then I tried not to cough. So, on this page, you can probably obviously tell I have used Elsa as like a muse. Pretty much you can tell from the hair colour, the skin colour, the blue sparkles that she has Elsa vibes. Well, I hope so anyway. So I have used Pentel paint pens. These are the 3 metallic silver, blue and grey shades that you see in the background. They are these pens. Although they are paint pens, they are paint markers. Do not use them on double-sided pages if you have them. Yeah, it may depend on the paper. I couldn't tell on this paper because I had already done the alcohol marker base. But there was somewhere that I tested one and I looked on the other side of the paper and you could see it ghosting through. Yeah, so I won't be using them on double-sided books anytime soon, that's for sure. So then I've used Posca pen, which is the white that went over a lot of black lines. Because if I'm doing like that white blonde hair, you do not want black lines going through it. And then, like I said, alcohol marker, and then those Crawford and black pencils once again. Let me just show you those pencils. They are these. I don't mind putting it on the book. And they literally just come in a tin with the standard like 3 layers. And they just look like this. My poor white is getting small. But yeah, they've just got a round barrel. They've got numbers on them. They don't have colour names. But I did also swatch. Did I swatch these out? Yes, I did. Here they are. Right here. So they are quite vibrant when you want them to be. But yeah, they do have a good range of colours in, I think. Maybe the yellows are a bit similar, but I find that with quite a lot of sets that the yellows, well, they're yellow. So yeah, I just thought, just in case you're thinking, I've never heard of those. And I did get them in the sale, so they were originally £30, but I don't know about you, but sometimes when you go in the shops, there are certain things that are always on sale. And then other things that are never on sale. So yeah, that... Oh, did I? I've also used the Mod Podge Extreme Glitter on this in the background. I didn't write that on my little sticky note, and then I was like, there's sparkle. Oh, I also used it on her eyeshadow because I wanted her to have sparkle. Right, last page that I completed this month is this one. Oh, there is a glare on that. So again, it has the alcohol marker base, which I had already had down. So basically that other one was like to represent the moon, and this one represents the sun. And I have used Castle Art pencils on this page, acrylic paint pen, which was in the background on the black. God, that came out sounding really strange. In the background on the black, it is one of those glitter markers again that I just got. So it just adds a nice fine glitter to it. And maybe this black looks better as well because I already had the black marker pen, alcohol marker down. So it's added a really nice fine shimmer, which, yeah, I like it. And then a Posca pen, as always, it's a white one. Like, I'm trying not to... I did press down a bit too hard in places on her face when I was colouring, so the page has crinkled a bit. And it's not been long since I coloured it, so it hasn't flattened back out yet. But yeah, I do love... I really like the colours that I put in her skin. Yeah, she's really warm, and then she's really cold, which is kind of what you think about a little bit. Like, associate the moon with cool and the sun with warm. Yeah, and then the only other page I have coloured in here was the first one I did when I took this book on holiday in the summer. But yeah, this book is probably one of my favourites that Carla's brought out. I don't know, I could colour everything. So yeah, that is all that I have coloured in December 2025. Now, it don't seem like much, but for me, these past few months, I've only been colouring like 2 to 4 pages. So to get, how many was that? 6? 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 6 pages. That's quite a lot for me. And like I said, I have started another one, but that is in a book that I've recently got, so I'll be showing you that in a minute as like a sneak peek. Right. So my sneak peek is in this beautiful book, Wondrous Folk by Christine Karen. And what a palaver it was to get this book. I mean, I pre-ordered it. Literally pre-ordered it, obviously, before it came out. And then it got to the date of release and Amazon goes, oh, here's a new delivery date. And then here's a new delivery date. Here's a new delivery date. Every time it got to the delivery date, it would give me a new delivery date. And I was like, seriously, what's going on? And it was the same with this book. This is another book that, yeah, it just kept saying, like, new delivery date. And then this one actually got cancelled. So the last time it gave me a delivery date for this one was like 29th of January or something. And then this one just said cancelled. I'm like, okay. And then I went on Amazon. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try reorder this one and I'll wait for this one to come in January. Anyway, I went on Amazon and they were both in stock. They were just both sitting there ready for next day delivery. Order now, next day delivery. I'm like, why haven't my pre-orders been fulfilled if they're right there sitting there available for delivery? So basically cancelled this pre-order, added them both to my basket, and hey ho, I have them now. Like, why all the palaver? Why? But yes, I have them now, and yeah, oh my gosh, it was, I've never had that happen before. I don't know if any of you have, but yes, really wanted these two books for the obvious reason I already have her first one. What was that one called? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't see it from here. You know what it is. I'm no good with names. I really am not. I still have all my paper and that in here because I'm planning to work on this some more when I finish this video. So basically this is a Blue Angel publishing, and as we know, they are known for beautiful paper and beautiful books. And then you combine that with Christine Karen, who has beautiful illustrations, and it's like a must-have. Obviously only if you colour people, although I think some people might have them just to look at. So yeah, it was a challenge to pick what to colour first, but because of the winter season, you will see my choice was right because of that. So it is this one I have started, and so far so good. Like, I've just got her lips, her hair, her like jewellery, and all of the surrounding frosty blooms, which is going to, the frosty bits are going to be KJ designed by Karen watercolour. Yes, I literally have them right here. It's going to be this one, this frosty icy blue. Cool. Oh, I can't see the name on it. It's right in the pot. But yes, that's what I planned for the frosty bits. And so far I have used Black Widow pencils and white Posca pen. Oh, and the black is the Faber-Castell Polychromos black on her eyelashes. I'm planning to do her hair black. Oh my gosh. These fireworks are so random. I do apologise, but there is absolutely nothing I can do. So yeah, but I actually added eye makeup. like, I always forget and then it's too late because I've already put the skin colour down, but I made sure to do that first because I thought she needed something. So yeah, that one should be finished and shown in the January completed pages. Gosh, time flies. So yeah, anyway, that is that book. I'm sure everybody's seen inside these by now, but absolutely stunning. Oh, that would be really nice to colour as well. So many books, so many pages. So that's Wondrous Folk by Christine Karen. And then Little Folk by Christine Karen, obviously, as I've just mentioned. And I have picked out one page that I want to colour first, which is Troll Arena. I don't know what made me drawn to this one, but I just was. I don't know. I think I wanted a page that I knew I could be a bit more free with, and like all these dots in the background make me think it needs sparkle, so 'tis the season for sparkle. And although she's like a troll ballerina, like she has little Alfie sort of vibes, I think, as well. But again, this is just full of beautiful illustrations. Oh my gosh, that one's so cute. But yeah, that is one of my favourites. Like, how cheeky and adorable is that? But so many. I love these ones as well, where you can tell it's an illustration of an older person, because we don't get many of them, do we? But yes, so many. That one's so detailed. I did notice that some of these pages are really detailed, like that one as well. I do love the ones though that are just like faces, and the ones that have a slight background. That one would be good for Valentine's. Ooh. But I want to do the other one first. This book might have to stay out in January and February. Some of these pages I recognise from like my Colour in Heaven issues. I was quite fortunate that before having these like better quality books, I had only bought one of her books that was on Amazon paper. So yeah, I feel like I don't have the amount of duplicates that some people have, because some people have had like all of her books and now she's bringing it out on better paper, which obviously you want the better paper. And yeah, I don't know, I just like the way Blue Angel Publishing, God, my brain froze then. I just like the way that they like put together their books and the texture of their covers as well. I don't know about anybody else, but I do like the texture. So next up, the next few books, I have 4 books here. They are from Etsy, and they were from Coolcraft Books. And I know, quite expensive, but that's why I order when I have a few that I want. And also had a, like where I work, they do like a reward thing where you can get rewarded, like, and like it's normally like in busier times of the year and stuff. And I had been rewarded some money on there, and recently on that app they had made Etsy one of its like exchange things, like you exchange your reward for a voucher, and I chose Etsy, so I actually got money off of these books anyway, which I thought was great. Like, who doesn't want a little bit of money knocked off? Especially these days. So first up, I have this book, which I had never seen a flip through of ever anywhere. And so this one was like a leap of faith kind of book. Liked the cover, so I was like, okay, let's go for it. And on the Etsy website, it was, right, let me just try and cover my personal details and show you what it was listed as, because oh gosh, it's not gonna, because it's got my phone number on here. I don't want to show it, but there we go. Shanghai Hong. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't. So basically, that was what it was called. And if you want an ISBN number, there you go. And also, didn't realise this book, right, it comes with, like, quite a few Chinese colouring books actually. You actually get, like, there are 3 posters in this book, which are all colouring pages. So you can tell what's in here, like, literally. How amazing are they? This one is probably my favourite. I just like the colours in this one. But yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. And then you get a poster with all the pages on. Now notice something. How many double pages do you see? That's right, only 4 of the pages are not double page spreads. Like, oh my gosh. Working in this book is going to be a commitment, that's for sure. But just stunning. So let me just fold those up a minute. Oh, I can just fold them all into one, can't I? But yeah, having a little picture is always helpful. Oh gosh. Yes, basically. But the way that they've done their double page spreads, they are pullouts. So you have these ones at the front, which are the single-sided. And again, it is quite smooth paper, so I probably won't be using my polychromos on here. And I don't think it would take water. I would have to test it, but I don't think I would risk it. And then you move on to the double page spreads, and they all fold out like this. So I'm not sure how I'm going to colour it, because the page is going to go down like that. I might have to put like another book here so it rests flat, but I will work that out. These are going to be a commitment anyway, but it does mean they are all one-sided, as long as you don't mind. If you use alcohol marker, you don't mind that you get it on here. But I don't think I would have a problem with that. But yeah, they are stunning images. So each and every one of them is a fold out. That was one of the poster that I really, really liked. I will say I will start with a one-page illustration from the front, because I would definitely need to know what the paper is like. That one is more of a darker line art, which I quite like that. It is one of the ones that is easier to tell what is what. But yeah, just amazing. I need to see if I can find like an Instagram or something, because like I said, I just found this book by accident, and then I couldn't find anything more on it. But yeah, like stunning, like fantasy stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the butterflies are everywhere. Butterflies and flowers. I would definitely need a base of something on there. But those Distress Oxides work quite nice on the smooth paper, so that's always an option. A base of those instead of alcohol marker. Oh, that one looks a bit more manageable. It is quite annoying that the line does go straight down the main image though. But like I said, I can try and flatten them out when I'm colouring. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's a little bit more manageable as well. I mean, they are huge, but wow. Like seriously, where do people get their talent from? Oh, that's another one that's a bit darker line art. I just like how the characters are drawn as well. One of the reasons I gave it a chance was because it had guys on the front rather than a female, and I was like, if it's got a guy on the front then it's likely to have a guy to colour on the inside, and it's so nice to have the option whether to colour a female or a male, because technically they are mostly books with females in. That one looks slightly more manageable as well, but I'm sure I would make a way to make it complicated. So yeah, just lots of these fold out pages. I'm used to books having like maybe one nowadays of a fold out, but to have like 3/4 of the book is a lot. But also I don't think it would have been a good idea to put these as a one page, because everything would be even smaller. Could you imagine trying to colour them if they were even smaller? So it's understandable why they've done it this way. I love this character as well. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be holding. Is it like a scroll? Or a mat? I'm not sure. I'd have to like see if Google can translate these as well, because obviously I can't read the Chinese characters. I can't pronounce it when it's in the English version either, so there's no hope. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that is the last one. I don't know if this is like an art book or another colouring book. It seems like it's got the same person on, so it might be that art book. They often do have both. Oh my gosh. So yeah, can I see her? Sometimes I'll put like an Instagram or something on the inside. No. Nothing obvious anyway. I would have to translate on it. But yes. Beautiful book anyway. Like, happy with my purchase. Next up we have the other one like I showed you earlier. So this one was called Dreams and Fantasies Cafeteria, Japanese colouring book by, once again, Fushi. Oh, yeah. I apologise, I really do. But yeah, so basically, like I said before, the other book had like a focus on flowers, and this one a focus on like sweets and food, which they are really cute. So at the beginning here you do have some of the illustrations in the coloured final version, and then you get a little bit of like a tutorial, and then you go into the colouring book. So yeah, that is their Instagram and X. I don't use X, but I have followed them on Instagram. I don't want to flatten it out because I get scared now that it's going to snap like that of a A-pole book. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly flip through. But yeah, some wintry ones. And you, with these books, you do get, like, on the back of the page, you get a little snippet of what the page looks like, which is quite helpful actually, because if you start colouring this and you go over some lines, you can turn the page and you can see what it looked like before you added the colour. I don't know what it's actually meant to be for, but it does have the name of the page, what the illustration's called there as well. Or it's either the name of the illustration or like what it is. But yeah, I love this. I think it's supposed to be like a profiterole. And then, like, look at all the bunny and everything though. Like, I want to colour that one for spring, but I will forget by then. Pumpkin. Halloween one. I didn't see that in the first time. You know when you first flip through and there's just everything just jumping out at you that you tend to actually miss. The fish bread that you get in Japan. Always wanted to try that. Knowing me though, I won't like it. I just get the feeling, you know, when you see these like popular foods and then you're just like, will I actually like it though? I love this page as well. Not sure what that is supposed to be. Something that's got melted chocolate or something on it. But I don't know. I have no idea. This is all that like those sweet glazed fruit on a stick. I can't remember what it's called. I definitely wouldn't like that. I'd like the fruit and I like the sweetness, but I don't know, they always look really crunchy. And I don't really want my fruit to be crunchy. That is so random, but I'm sorry. I do find though with food, texture does, it matters to me. Texture and smell. I also don't like too many flavours in the same thing. I'm very picky. That's why I cook my own food. Like, I'll just take a recipe and then if it's got an ingredient in that I don't like, then I just do it without that ingredient. It's the same recipe, just minus a pepper, because I don't like bell peppers. Like, yeah. Random fact of the day. Oh. And we're back to the beginning again. So much cuteness. I want to colour them all. Right. Next book is this one. Now I already have her other 2 books, I want to say. I think it's 2. And this is the new one. It's Rowan's Fluttering Cat and Girl Day Colouring Book. Oh yeah, Cat and Girl Day Colouring Book. It does have it at the bottom. I've been reading them off of my invoice from Coolcraft Book because that's what they are called on their listing. So if you want the ISBN number. But yes, love these books. I will say with the other ones, there are quite a few pages that are very, very detailed. And I will say at the back of this book, you do have some very, very detailed ones, but not as many. And then they're all adorable. Don't get me wrong, I want to colour every single thing in here. That's your front cover. And then you move on to more manageable things, like little bite-sized things. Like at the back here you have like various food and stuff, which so much fun. I don't know why, but this just appeals to me. When I have a page full of food, it doesn't appeal to me that much, except if it's like that previous book where it's like you've got the girl and then she's got food. But like if it's a page of just food, it doesn't really appeal to me. But then you just have one bowl of cereal and one jug of milk, and I'm like, I could definitely colour that. It's not the whole, it's not like a million things. I've got some of those. I have some kimchi ones. I bought them from a Asian supermarket and they were really nice. I'd never had kimchi in my life, and I don't know if that classes as having kimchi if it's in a dumpling. Like, because obviously it can taste different, so I don't know if I'd like it like as its side dish, but sorry, I just want to share something with you. Just one moment. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Since I'm talking about food, like it just got me excited again about what one of my brothers got me for Christmas. It is a Korean food cookbook. Like, and it's got all like the side dishes and sauces. Well, I was interested in at the back you get like all the little saucy dippy things, and then it's just full of recipes. Like for me this is perfect because like I said, I like to cook, but I like to know what I'm putting in it, if that makes sense. Like I said, I'm weird about food, but yeah, sorry, I just had to show that quickly because like that was the most unexpected gift I got at Christmas, but it was also one of the most thoughtful ones. So yeah, thank you to my brother. I will carry on with the food in here now. Like, just seeing all these Korean food just made me think of that. So yeah. And then as you get further into the book, you start to get little, like they're little manageable pieces. Like, I love them. And I will get to a page in a minute, and I feel like it's a depiction of me when I look after my brother's cats. Like, they are just adorable and manageable, and everywhere there's cats. Gotta love the cats. This one. Honestly, I feel like it's me, because when I look after my brother's cats, he has two, but one of them, and it is the grey one, is always asleep on the bed when I wake up. Like, and quite honestly, always normally by my feet or laying at the side of me. And it's adorable, and when I saw this page I was just like, you need to change the colour of her hair, then it is me. But yeah, these just seem really manageable. I love her style as well, so I hope to get something coloured in here soon. Yeah, like this, where the cat's got it, like it's next to you and it's all sort of like melting into the bed and cuteness, which is quite funny because he's cute in the morning, but then he's like, don't bother me, you've fed me now, I don't need you, go away. But yeah, this reminds me of the other one. Like, I literally got them a toy for Christmas. Yes, I buy the cats presents. It is a must. They are family, they need gifts. And I bought one of those, you know, the cat toys that you wave around. It's on a stick and it's elasticated and it's got something that they can chase on the end. And I literally lifted it up, and I have never seen the cat jump so high in my life. they were having the time of their lives. I was like, that's the best £5 I've ever spent. And it had like 30 different attachments that you could attach to this pole. So they'll be enjoying that for a long time. But yeah, just cuteness. And in the front here, it actually has, I believe, the colours that she might have used. I don't know, but like you've got what the colours look like for the Prismacolor, Faber-Castell Polychromos, and the Marco Renoir pencils. They're all just the 72 sets, and then we have a little colour chart here. I would have to translate it, but that's what it seems like to me. So yeah. So is that a suggestion that all of those pencils are okay to use on this paper? Who knows? I'm taking it as a yes. That's why would it be here? And then you have each page a contents page, which is sometimes nice to look at. And yeah, lovely. And if you want to know where you can find them, I don't have TikTok. Oh, they're on YouTube. Huh. Wonder what they share there. I will have to check it out. Okay, and now last but not least is well, it's not a fail, but it was an unexpected layout for this book. I did not read the description, so it is my fault, but I'm glad to have it either way. And it came like this, and it is basically the illustrations on really, really nice paper, but that is actually what the book comes like. So it was called, right, let me get that, East of the Sun, West of the Moon by Alicia? That might be pronounced Alicia. I don't know. I can't give you an ISBN number, but that was what it looked like and what it was under on Cool Craft Book. And like this one, it did show the illustrations, what you were buying. Like you could scroll through the pictures, like as a sample. But silly me did not realise it wasn't a book. It was basically a printout version on this really nice, what feels to be watercolour paper. And it's not white, as you can tell. But yeah, they are very lovely, very detailed pictures, a decent size. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell because they are quite detailed. But some of them have like got Thumbelina, Cinderella, Kaguya Hime, Sorceress, like Alyssa, I don't know that character. Little Red, as in Red Riding Hood. Like they are really nice illustrations. Little Mermaid, an elf, Snow White. So they are really nicely presented. I just thought I was getting a book. Alice in Wonderland. I mean, I suppose I could bind it together myself, but I probably won't. I'll probably just keep it in that packet until I have coloured some. So yeah, I'll just show that one quickly. But yeah, not what I expected, but still worth it in my opinion. I don't know if it actually does come in a book format anywhere. I have no idea, but it literally just came in its own plastic packet. Yeah, and it did, for some reason, it also came with this free colouring page. I don't know if it's by the same person. It seems like it because it's very detailed and that as well. But yeah, that was a very random addition. I opened the package and I was like, huh? Like, why do I have a random illustration? But then obviously I went back and read the description and it said +1 colouring page or something. So that was that. Yeah, so that is all that I have to show you. Oh my gosh, this feels like it's been a while. Oh, an hour long. That's quite a rounded number. I love it when a video's an hour. I don't know why. I love watching them when they're an hour as well. Right, so once again, a happy new year to anybody that has made it through to this far, and thank you for joining me on my colouring quest throughout the year. I know I don't post many videos, but when I do, I really enjoy sharing what I do, and I look forward to basically seeing you all again in the new year. Gosh, I still can't believe that it's the end of the year. Happy colouring and happy new year. Until next time, and goodbye.